Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you once again for joining me on Little Cactus Show. Hello, my name is Eileen, and I am going to be making a baby shower card slash gift holder. And anywho, I'm using some walnut stain to go around the carriage. I just used my design space for the Cricut Explorer, or you can just use the Cricut Craft Room to search images, and if you have it, you can just cut this particular image out, or you can buy it. Anyways, so I at this point couldn't find the paper, so I'll get back to what that is. I'm using some Recollections cardstock for the wheels. That's just some brown cardstock, and I'm using some score tape because I need to go get some liquid adhesive, and so I'm just going to be using some score tape. So I'm just adhering these down. Now, it did cut out the centers, but I decided that I wanted to add, something just a little different, to make it a little bit, nicer. The little round pieces looked okay, but I just didn't like the paper that I used, so I decided, let me use some gems. And the square ones were perfect, but I guess like the foil in the back wasn't, I don't know, just didn't want to work for me, so I just tried a couple of times, which wasted a lot of time, and it just aggravated me. So now I'm just using some of that walnut stain on some Tim Holtz paper. That's the lion's body. Like I said, I just made it smaller so that I could use the, and that's his his face actually. And I'm going to be adhering the pieces together. I'm just wanting to see what I want to do because I was thinking about adding some pop dots. So yeah, so it cuts out the face like in 3 pieces. It's like the main body. It also has a shadow piece, but I didn't cut out the shadow. That particular black piece, and yeah, so I was looking for my pop dots because I wanted to pop it up. So all right, so I popped up the black piece, which makes the eyes and the nose and the whiskers or whatever, on some pop dots, and those are just some rangers. And now I'm going to be using I'm cutting the score tape because it's way too big to adhere like the scallop piece. And again, that's just some Recollections cardstock. I kind of just use the same colors over again so that it can match. And so I'm just going to be using that. So like I was saying, I just used some pop dots to adhere the main and like I guess the second piece of the face. And now I'm just going to, adhere it the best way that I can to the carriage. I keep saying I want to say Cricut. I also wanted to say that the face and the body is some Tim Holtz paper, and I'm going to be using some matte medium so that I could try. I only had that as glue. You can use whatever. So I just used a little bit so that I could try and put it on the black piece with the mane. So now it's coming together really nicely. And I also added some walnut stain to that. I don't know if you guys saw that in the video. So I'm going to be adding some more pop dots so that it can pop up even more, because I want it to go past the carriage, the baby carriage. And those are just some ranger pop dots. I'm just adding some 2. And I added 2 on the other one before, so it's really dimensional. And I love the way how it came out, because he looks like he's peeking out of the out of the baby carriage, and it just looks really good. Now I'm trying to work on the inside of the card. I'm going to be using that as a gift card, and I just again searched the gift card, and I'm trying to figure out how it went, and it just wasn't working. It ripped at that point, so I'm thinking, okay, what do I do now? And God, I need to get a Clorox wipe in my room. So here is the Mambo sheet. This is baby boy. This is my big idea. That's the one. So I'm going to be using this brown, blue and brown polka dot peach, which I thought went really well with this card. I also have to thank my sister Nilda for letting me know the theme of the baby shower, because I was kind of clueless. I don't really make baby cards, so yeah, so that was a little challenging. So at first I cut the paper at 6 by 5, and it just didn't look so well, and I wanted to show a little bit more of the card, so then I cut it at 6 by 4, and that worked out really well. I did adhere it a little crookedly, so what I did was I just used the brown piece of paper. You won't be able to see it, you'll see it in the photos because my camera died. Score tape to the back of it. What I did was I added a banner piece on top with the same Recollections piece, and I also added the ribbon finally because I wanted to add it. I thought it looked really cool. So I'm just going to be using some score tape and some double-sided tape to adhere that down. Anyway, so like I was telling you, I used some regular cardstock on the top, and I just kind of used it as a banner piece, cut it a little shorter than the card, and try to center it as best as possible to cover my little oopsie, because it wasn't looking pretty well. Anyways, so I'll adhere everything down, and then on top I'll just hand wrote out, yes, I made a mistake on this, so that's just to let you guys know, hey, everybody's human, just keep trying. Anyways, so what I did was I just added the banner piece, and then I just used my handwriting to write congrats. So here is the finished card. All the supplies will be on my blog, AileenTheLittleCrafter.com, and this is my sister with her card. She looks amazing. So thank you for watching, and bye.